Shalom. I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash, divine to the apostles, knows is a great millstone. All right. The title of this lesson is Beware of Murmuring, and this is a confession. All right. And I'm just getting into it. This is Sirach 12:8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. All right. Enemy can't be hidden in adversity. All right, because you'll know. Usually people roll off their feelings. All right, be around fake people, but normally when they get offended, you'll know who your enemy is. All right, and prosperity of man, and prosperity of a man's enemies, and the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but in adversity, even a friend will depart. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and grow crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he standeth in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember thy words, and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh to wild beasts? So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? And that's where the murmuring part come at. All right. And I was murmuring about a situation, all right, on my particular slavery. And like it says, you can't, things get back, and in the flesh, that is one of the things that I'm learning that I'm gonna have to tame. Is the tongue. All right, the tongue, you have to tame it. And sometimes we all get in our feelings, but I'm speaking for myself. All right, and it kind of got me in trouble, but it's not a big deal. But I'm just, it's a learning lesson. All right, you just gotta watch what you say around people, regardless. All right, this is verse 15. For a while he abideth with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. All right, so nobody's gonna when something happens, people talk trash and talk ish, but when you begin to when that target get on your back, people are going to scatter and move away, man. All right, and that could be applied to anybody in the truth too. All right, if you're speaking truth, all right, that happened to Yahweh Shai and many others, prophets in the Bible, but mainly Yahweh Shai. All right, and just learning when to speak and when not to speak is a skill in itself. And this is something for me to grow on and learn. Really, technically, this is something that I already should know. But yeah, that's why the scriptures need to be read over and over again. Milk is important. This is Proverbs 18:6. A fool's lips enter into contention. Salakia, a fool's lip enter into contention, and his mouth call for strokes. All right. So depending on what you say out of your mouth, if you're not careful, you can definitely get in trouble. All right. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. All right. The words of a talebearer are as wounds; they go down to the innermost parts of the belly. All right. So you gotta watch what you say around people, because they'll go back and tell somebody else, or it could be taken the wrong way, and it can lead to your ruin. All right. This is Proverbs 17:14. The beginning of strife is when one let foul water. Therefore, leave off contention before it be meddled with. All right. So sometimes it's best to just keep your mouth shut, going about your business, even when you want to say something. All right. Sometimes the best thing to do is just be quiet, be silent, be still. All right. All right. Fly under the radar. All right. Do what you're supposed to do. Stay focused. right? Stay away from distractions and nonsense. Foolish talk, meaningless, vain talk. Right? Got a lot of wicked people out here. And I basically had to cut some people off because that was constantly going on. And you find yourself dipping and dabbing. So for me, the scriptures speak on that. Why we ought to be. This is Sirach 5:14. Be not called a whisperer, and lie not wait with thy tongue. For foul shame is upon the thief, and the evil condemnation upon the double tongue. All right. And if you got something to say to somebody, just be straight up with them, man. Just be open, Just be straight with them. But you have people that speak one way and then speak another way when they're around other people. That's a double tongue. All right. And we're not supposed to be like that. Honor and shame. Verse 13, honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man is his fall. All right. So are we speaking out of our emotions, or are we speaking from truth? All right. Sirach 1:10. Wait a minute. Let me see something. No, wrong one. Bear with me. It's raining hard out there too. This is Psalms 12 and I'm started 2. They speak vanity, everyone, with his neighbor, with flattering lips and with a double heart do they speak. All right. So you have people around you that sometimes, whether it be at your work, when you be in your family, they speak flattery one way and then they speak another way when they're around other people. All right, the Lord shall cut off flattering lips and the tongue that speaketh proud things. And we're not supposed to, I know I'm not supposed to be doing that. All right, so, and that's not how we ought to be. Right? We're supposed to be speaking righteous things. Right? Yeah, people get on our nerves. Right? But we're to endure hardness as a good soldier, man. Especially people in the truth, man. People that's not in the truth. We're supposed to do hard things. We there's certain things we're supposed to expect when we're in this world. All right, dealing with 2/3 and the rest of these people. You can't expect them to see things from your perspective. All right. This is Sirach 4:26. Be not ashamed to confess thy sins, and force not the course of the river. All right. So I'm confessing that, and that's something that I know I need work on. All right. Not heavy, but I know some things but this is the battle of the flesh, man, and the body. All right. And like I said, this is milk. This is something that I already should know, and it's good practice anyway. Going into the future, what we have to deal with. I wish I was good at that, man, of perceiving people and picking up on fake and phony people, man. He knew their hearts. This is the last scripture. This is James chapter 3 and verse 5. Even so, the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. All right, and you can see that in this day and age. We're in an age with social media and all these different media platforms where people are able to voice their opinions. All right, and it's a world of iniquity. People say whatever they want without even thinking about what they're saying. All right, they just let anything come out their mouth. There's no discretion or thinking first before they say anything. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and is set on fire of hell. For every kind of beast, and of birds, and of serpents, and things in the sea is tamed, and have been tamed of mankind. But the tongue can no man tame. It is an unruly evil, full of deadly poison. Scripture says the tongue can no man tame. All right, it's a practice. All right, it's an art of watching what you say and when to say things and when not to say things. Therefore we bless the Most High, even the Father, and therewith curse we men, which are made after the similitude of the Most High. Out of the same mouth proceedeth blessing and cursing. My brethren, these things are not to be so. All right, so we're to be masters of what we say, and mainly our conversation should be in heaven, man. We shouldn't be speaking. Sometimes you got to deal with worldly people, but you don't have to deal with them on that level. What the scripture says, roughly paraphrasing, if thou perceiveth not if thou perceiveth not knowledge. Let me see if I can find it. 'Cause I don't want to butcher it. All right. All right. All right. This is Proverbs 14:7. Go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. So if any of these individuals are not speaking, and even more so now, not speaking right, hey, man, you ain't got to be around these people, man. All right. Be around like-minded men that's in his truth and speaking his truth. And even if it's just for a little bit, man, sometimes you think that, all right, I don't hang with this person off the job. But even if you're speaking them for 10 minutes, man, if they talking stupid, man, you don't need to be around them, man. All right. So, I pray that you've been edified with this lesson. This is milk. This is just like a daily, this is like just a reminder. So, with that, I would like to say shalom.